It was a difficult afternoon for you back in March. So how are you feeling today about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that it's a draw. I didn't think Manchester United had a clean sheet in them. I didn't think they had a defensive performance like that in them. I think Liverpool were well below par. I mean, I know you can sort of look at stats all you like, but Liverpool were so scruffy and clumsy in the final third that, you know, Manchester United grew in the game. Jurgen Klopp has just spoken there about a dominant performance, and Liverpool was still the better team. I actually thought they could have lost it. I actually thought, you know, Jurgen Klopp gets his substitutions right 99 times out of 100, but today I think his first set of substitutions just caused him a problem when they went to that 4-2-4 with Endo and Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield. United had 2 or 3 dangerous counter-attacks with good chances, the Garnacho and Højlund one, and obviously had to correct it then, and he ended up then with a little bit of an imbalance with Jones on the left and Salah was up front and Gakpo on the right. So it was a bit of an awkward watch for Liverpool, I think, today. The atmosphere was the worst I've seen Anfield ever in a Liverpool-Manchester United game. And I've always been complimentary of Liverpool fans. It's the biggest crowd they've had here in 60, 70 years, but it's the quietest crowd I've seen in this game. And I don't know what was up today. I think there was maybe a little bit of overconfidence before the game. People wearing sort of Christmas jumpers with 7-0 on and stuff like that. No, but what I'm saying to you is I think when you're in that sort of feeling all week, some of the players have been left behind off a European trip. All the noise around Manchester United are going to get destroyed at Anfield. It just sometimes maybe seeps into you sort of a little bit, and it may be a little bit of that into the crowd and maybe a bit of that onto the pitch. They still should have won the game, Liverpool. United didn't play well, but they just were off it, Liverpool, and slightly under par.
Do you think it was a factor, overconfidence?
I think so, a little bit, maybe. I think maybe even from the crowd as well. I mean, don't forget, Liverpool in the first sort of 4 or 5 minutes, that was almost the best that they showed throughout the game. The crowd were right up for it then. I think it was almost this feeling, not that just that they blow Manchester United away, but it's let's get the early goal and then we go on and really almost give it to them, if you like. But the big thing was trying to get 3 points. That was the most important thing. But yeah, and I think also the frustration that kicked him with the play. So it might not just be in the crowd, which, hang on, you've been critical of that, but it's almost understandable. It's not just the 7-0, it's the 5-0 at Old Trafford. There was the 4-0 a few years ago as well here. So it's happened quite a few times. But it just felt, I felt with Liverpool got some real quality players on the pitch, and some of the decision-making was so poor. And the only thing you can put that down to is frustration. The fact that they weren't in front or they weren't getting goals, and it wasn't as easy as maybe they thought it would be, because, I mean, you're saying 34 shots. I mean, does a shot count if the fella's 2 yards away from you, kicking at his legs? I mean, it felt like there must have been 7 or 8 of them, you know, where a player's just coming inside and he's thinking, I'm going to have a shot. And it's just, you know, ridiculous decisions they took at times.